Alright, hello world. Okay, I'm going to do just a quick update, not really an update because I don't make much video about that chassis, but I've been driving that AMR from Atomic a bit now on the track, and first of all, my main issue is that I'm running those super cheapy Chinese transmitters that I bought because they're just so inexpensive, but they're just not good at all at handling. So, and they are fairly big. I mean, this is pretty much the size of a 110 FlySky receiver. So I'm getting rid of that, and I'm using Futaba 4PX. So I got a super mini receiver for it that I'm still yet to open, but this is going to make a big difference in the way I can set up the chassis of the car, because this is so tiny I can put it pretty much anywhere I'd like and it's not gonna trouble me at all. So I'm gonna be able to run a lot more type of bodies now with this that I've been able to do so far, namely I like to run the Formula E. So being working on the version 2 now for the Formula E, I think this gain of space is going to be cool. So there's pretty much going to be just this thing bulging up in the middle and nothing else to trouble me. So that's great. I can even put the receiver here actually. So I will see. The one thing that I have to say about this chassis as I'm running it is that it tends to flip over really easily. And so at the moment I think I'm blaming it on my setup, the suspension setup mainly. So I got a set of progressive shocks from Atomic, from where did I buy those? Miracle Mart, which is a cool little online store in Hong Kong for parts for the minis. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to go much stiffer, and I've lowered the car already. And then the other thing as well is I blew the dog bone at the back here. The CVD blew up, so I've put the all-wheel drive plastic Kyosho ones in the meantime just so I could drive at home. But I've ordered a replacement for it, so those are the proper one. And then I'm gonna have to redo a little bit of wiring because all of my electronics is using the 3-pin, and this is mega tiny. So I'm going to work on that, and once I have the chassis all updated, I will come back with a quick video update on that car. And sadly, I mean, I can try it at home, but on my little RCP track there is just no cornering speed or high speeds that makes it really work for testing the performance of the car. And the local track where I'm going to drive usually is closed thanks to COVID-19, because most likely one of the members lives in an area that have recently had some case. So rightfully the owners of the track have decided to close it for a bit until everybody gets tested and everything is back in order. So I'm going to do those changes, but I'm only going to be able to drive it at home for the moment, so I won't really be able to see a big difference in it. Other than that, this is a really cool chassis. It's not as high performing, of course, as the GLR, but I think for the price that it's at and for kind of an entry level, it's really good chassis. I'm really happy about that, and I think it's worth now starting to do a little bit of hop-ups little by little and try to improve. One of the things I would like to improve is I'm running the pretty big 2S batteries that fill up this entire battery tray, and I think if I were to use the GL Racing, which have much lower capacity but are much smaller batteries as well, that might help lower the center of gravity lower to the chassis. So whenever tracks are open again, I will do those tests. And yeah, I really want to get a ball diff at the back. It's super hard to get. So far I haven't found any ball diff online, so it's just noisy. It works well once driving, but it's just noisy. I would like something smoother. So that's it for my little Atomic updates. I will work on it and then it will be back soon. Bye bye.